Property in Sydney, it can feel like the goalposts just keep getting moved as house prices keep rising, prompting speculation the regulators are about to step in to cool things down. For some analysis, let's bring in Dr. Andrew Wilson from My Housing Market. Andrew, good afternoon to you.
Hi, Lizzie.
Do regulators need to intervene here?
Well, certainly we've got a very hot market at the moment. We've just come through, or just about finished, a record September for the Sydney auction market. We've got clearance rates up in the mid-80s again, but we've started to see, certainly over the last few months, an easing in prices growth. Tomorrow we're going to see the ABS release its August home loan data. I think given lockdowns, we'll see a significant fall in lending over August. And this is just another sign that the market is to some degree self-correcting. We don't have any correlating evidence such as high levels of arrears or mortgage defaults that would tell us that there's some issues developing in the housing market at this stage. But there's no doubt that APRA are alert.
Yeah, what can the regulator do? What levers do they have to pull to cool the market? And is it the right approach? I guess that depends on whether you're a buyer or a seller.
Yeah, look, that's right. And I think in previous period when we've had these macro-prudential policies introduced, and that was back in 2015, we had a very strong market for investors. But we have a different market now, Lizzie. We certainly still have significant numbers of first home buyers in the market. Investors, interestingly, are below average levels. In fact, they've come from record low levels over the past year. So it would be difficult to target any particular lender group for APRA without causing some of those issues, particularly to first home buyers. And I think that's what would concern me.
Andrew, if APRA does limit lending, just how hard can they make it for people to borrow?
Well, it is difficult, Lizzie. It can be a one-size-fits-all, and APRA is a national body, and not all housing markets are performing at the same rate. Now, there's no doubt that Sydney is the leader at the moment. The problem would be that if you had a blanket approach, that it would affect all buyers in all markets, and this could be problematic. I think, as I said, that we're starting to see an easing in activity in the Sydney market. It's still strong, but I think that once we get to the end of the major lockdown restrictions, I think APRA will be watching to see if we get a significant bounce back. Even though sales numbers are quite robust, they're below where they were back at the peak of the market 3 or 4 months ago.
OK, we will watch and wait. Dr. Andrew Wilson, thanks for your time this afternoon.
Thank you, Lizzie.
And be sure to tune in to 9 News at